Hi, this is Neil Walters with Walters Marketing. In this video, Diego Rodriguez, who is running for the State Senate of Idaho, is using the state of the internet, crowd grabbing, and SMS text marketing to capture his crowd and then to be able to speak to them directly. Take a look at this video and see what I mean.
I don't like to talk about this in the business environment. Some of you guys may already know this, you know about us, but I'm currently running for state senate in the great state of Idaho. So, thank you. And whether you're left or right, it doesn't matter. This story is going to be relevant to you in either case. So, in case you're wondering, I kind of line up with our good buddy Ed Rush. We pretty much have the same philosophies and ideologies. But in any event, I'm challenging somebody in our district who's been there for a very long time. He's been in our precinct for about 30 years. He knows everybody. He's very well connected. He's in what we call the Good Old Boys Network. And there was 1,000 things against us where I said, there's no way this guy Diego has a shot. And I really don't like politics, don't want anything to do with it, but the point is I'm involved for whatever reasons I am. But we decided to give it a shot, and we were going to put the force of our marketing agency behind it and some of the tools that we got from Mike. And one of the things that we did that nobody has ever done, is we decided I'm going to do some live webcasts. And I'm going to interact with my constituency live through the internet. I'll give a whole presentation live on the internet, and we'll let them communicate with me via chat, and I learned the whole process through Mike. In fact, I took his studio and basically replicated what I saw there, and we built it in Boise, Idaho. So we went ahead and did that. We did the whole live interaction thing, and one of the things that I had presented that we were going to do that hadn't been done by anybody that I'm aware of is we developed something we called the Constituents Communication Plan. And what this was my commitment to communicate with all of our constituents throughout my entire term of office, and not just when it comes to election time. And I was going to be using the multicasting model to actually broadcast my votes and my thinking live from the Senate floor with my laptop while things are going on in real time. And we wrote it all up. Yeah, pretty good idea, right? I don't care if you're left or right. Looks like to know what in the world these knuckleheads are doing when they're voting, right? I mean, it just drives me nuts. So I'm on this live webcast in studio, and we're describing this to all the folks who are in my district who would otherwise be voting for me or not. And what was remarkable was, again, it's just like Mike says, we have the screen right there in front of me. My assistant Chelsea is moderating the chat. I go through my whole presentation. And if you guys know the way the software works, I mean, you can really make it look like a full-fledged professional live evening broadcast, which is what we've done. And you do it all with software. It's very inexpensive. Long story short is, at the end of the broadcast, I'm explaining this constituents communication plan to people. And I say, if you would like to see a test of exactly how this works, and this is a crowd grabber, and I learned the crowd grabber from Mike. It's, to this day, the one tool I use more than anything else, because I stand on a lot of stages, I do lots of presentations. So the whole text your name and email thing is a total no-brainer. It makes you money, and it makes you connections with people at a great level. So this is a screenshot, by the way, we're looking at here on screen from the actual live webcast. And so I just tell the people, you know, if you want to see how the system works, go ahead and either pull out your cell phones, scan the QR code, or text your name and email to this address. This is me live, superimposed, I'm on a green screen. And as soon as we did that, I said, okay, now we're going to take live Q&A, I'm going to leave this up on the board. And so what happened then is people start texting in and communicating. And all I can tell you is the impression, if nothing else, the impression it gives to the voter base, in my case, or to your customers, to your audience, it doesn't matter, is number one, these people know what they're doing. Number two, this is flipping awesome. Look at this. So they're getting an instant email response from me, they're getting a text message response from me, and they're recognizing that this is a technology that exists. Nobody else has done this, from all the constitutional offices to the federal elected officials. Anybody know of any elected official who's done anything like this that you've ever heard of from all around the country? Okay. Well, we didn't have a feel for what was going on until yesterday. So I'm behind the stage here with Mike, we're talking, and I got a call. And the call came in from my lovely and talented, beautiful wife, which some of you here probably met. And she calls me, and we had leaked from the other campaign. I don't know how it got leaked. Let's just say it was leaked. They had hired an outside agency to run an internal poll. And again, all of the odds were stacked against me. This was like an impossible race. And in recent weeks, I was the only challenger to an incumbent that they said had any shot at winning. So all the money from the special interest groups came in on my opponent's side to try to boot me out. And this just happened in the last few weeks. And the poll that came back yesterday that we got the results from was, I'm up 7-3 in the poll. So in any event, thank you. The election's in a couple of weeks. This is not really what I want to do in life. I'm going to get in like the military, do my time, and get out. But we use this system. So the point is, when Mike was saying earlier that this will work in any industry, he had all those different industries and those niches on the board, who would have thought politics or government, right? But I am testament right here, living proof that it does work, and hopefully in 3 weeks we'll have good news for you guys.
All right, okay, one last one. How are you going to use podcasting?
Excellent point. Okay, so should I get elected, we've already have a website set up called diegovotes.com, and it's a blog. And on that site, I'm going to be using the instant. Mike just showed this to me yesterday behind the scenes, which is just freaking awesome. And if you've ever been in the gallery where these guys are voting, like I have ADD, all right? Like really bad, ADHD. Whatever it is, I got all of it, and then some. And these dudes sit up there like pontificating. They just love to hear themselves talk all day long. Like, are we going to obey the Constitution or are we not going to obey the Constitution? And they go all day long. I already know what I'm going to do. The thought of sitting there for 8 hours all day just drives me nuts. I can't do it. So what's going to happen is I will be there with my laptop on the Senate floor blogging and saying, here's what I think about all these things we're voting on. And also my videographer is going to be up in the gallery videotaping the entire day's events, and I'll have a microphone hidden underneath here, so when I get up to speak, we're going to record everything I say. And when we record what I say, he's going to create that video. We're going to upload it here in Traffic Geyser 2.0 Instant Customer. We're going to instantly submit it to all the people who are in my district and constituency, and it goes beyond that, because what's happening is people are going to be connecting with us because I'm the only sitting senator who's communicating with everybody. And you don't have to be in my district. I mean, you guys could subscribe and see what in the world Diego's doing. You could be in some other state or country for that matter. And we're just going to, with one click, upload the podcast, and instantly, even live from the Senate floor, some of that stuff will go out. Some of it will take a day or two for Jake to do the video editing. But we'll instantly be submitting all that stuff as close to as real time using the video podcasting and the audio broadcasting feature that we have, that we got from Mike.
Awesome.
Pretty cool. Awesome.